Number 10. 10 Yamaha YZF-R1M. Revered as one of the greatest motorcycles of all time, the Yamaha R1 has been dominating the track and the roads for well over 20 plus years until this point. After a major overhaul back in 2020, the newest generation of R1 continues to storm on into the sunset with very minor changes in the last 2 years, this year included. 2020 brought a new era of next-generation R-Series styling derived from their highly successful MotoGP models. It also brought major updates to the engine, electronic assists, braking, and suspension system. Fast forward a year into 2021, Yamaha came back to slightly reimagine the emissions system thanks to Euro 5 regulations. For the 2022 model year, however, the Japanese OEM has included a very special livery that spans their entire R-Series of motorcycles. With so many OEMs celebrating major milestones in their long motorcycle history, it was only a matter of time for Yamaha to hit its next major marker. Number 9. Suzuki Hayabusa. 2023 Hayabusa Overview. The Suzuki Hayabusa has firmly established its status as motorcycling's ultimate sport bike. The 2023 version of Suzuki's flagship sport bike is propelled by a muscular, refined inline four-cylinder engine housed in a proven and thoroughly updated chassis with incomparable manners, managed by an unequaled suite of electronic rider aids within stunning aerodynamic bodywork that is distinctly Hayabusa. Riders who have owned or longed for a Hayabusa will recognize the iconic, aerodynamic silhouette that has been polished through wind tunnel sessions, so the body features vent shapes, air diffusers, and reimagined logos, while a sophisticated LED lighting system becomes the zenith of style and function. The torque-rich 1,340 cubic centimeters engine effortlessly delivers a strong wave of power, so the Hayabusa accelerates quicker and smoother than ever before, while complying with worldwide emission standards. Rider control is unmatched because of the Hayabusa's Suzuki Intelligent Ride System SIRS. Number 8. New 2023 Aprilia Reveal Special Edition Upspec RS-V4 xtrenta, 230 horsepower per 166 kilograms. Aprilia RS-V4 xtrenta, a new track-only special direct from Aprilia Racing Department. After the great success of the RS-V4X, presented in 2019, and the Tuono X, the most powerful and lightest hypernaked bike ever, Aprilia Racing is back at work on the extraordinary V4 project by presenting the Aprilia RS-V4 xtrenta, a unique creation that celebrates the 30th anniversary of Aprilia's first World Championship title. The RS-V4 xtrenta is made by the Noale Racing Department by exploiting technologies never before so close to those used in MotoGP in terms of materials, components, electronics, attention to detail, and above all aerodynamics, a sector which has become of fundamental importance in recent years and in which Aprilia Racing has shown itself to be at the forefront, with the RSGP committed to the 2022 season. Number 7. The BMW S1000RR. The superbike of superlatives. Always pushing to the limit and in search of the racing line, you've got 152 kilowatts, 207 horsepower underneath you. Unbridled power pushes your RR to the max, with a maximum torque of 113 Nm at 11,000 RPM and a torque curve of at least 100 Nm over an engine speed range of 5,500 to 14,500 RPM. 10 years after the first generation of the RR first mesmerized the world of motorcycles, we're now entering the next level of performance. We have revised almost every component of the RR, from the front to the rear. The result, less weight and noticeably higher performance. Are you ready for pole position? Are you ready for never stop challenging? The RR awaits you. Number 6. Ducati Panigale V4 R, speed 199 miles per hour. Ducati's name is well known to anyone familiar with the fastest production motorcycles. When the redesigned Ducati Panigale V4 R achieved a top speed of 199 miles per hour, Ducati once again showcased its ability to blend style, sophistication, and performance. Although the V4R is reserved for track-only use, Ducati also produces a similar street-legal version of the Panigale, the Ducati Superleggera V4. Its claim to fame is an unbeatable power/weight ratio of 1.54 horsepower per kilogram. Adhering to the gentleman's agreement to limit mass-produced street-legal motorcycles to 300 km per hour, the Ducati Superleggera V4 top speed is electronically limited to 186 miles per hour, 299 km per hour. Number 5. Kawasaki Ninja ZX-14. The ZZR1400 or Kawasaki Ninja ZX-14 and ZX-14R, 2006 to 2022, is a motorcycle in the Ninja Sport Bike series from the Japanese manufacturer Kawasaki that was their most powerful sport bike as of 2006-8. It was introduced at the 2005 Tokyo Motor Show 9. And released for the 2006 model year as a replacement for the Kawasaki ZZR1200, 2002 to 2005. The ZZR1400 is capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds. 10. The top speed is electronically limited to 186 miles per hour, 299 kilometers per hour, as a result of an agreement between the major Japanese and European motorcycle manufacturers. Number 4. Honda is working on a V4 engine superbike to be launched in 2023. Japanese motorcycle manufacturer Honda could be working on a new V4 engine architecture for its future superbikes. The brand had been planning to bring a new superbike with a new engine, but sources claim that the plan has been shelved, as the current Honda CBR 1000RR superbike is doing well in the market as well as in the World Superbike Championships. The new V4 engine is likely to be slightly less powerful than the current motor that has been employed on the CBR 1000RR, which is a 999.9 cubic centimeters water-cooled inline, 4-cylinder motor that makes 214 HP of power at 14,500 RPM and 113 Newton-meters of torque at 12,500 RPM. The air intake system is on par with the RCV 213 VS race machine, and the engine is laced with race-derived technologies such as piston jets with check ball setup, titanium connecting rods, semi-cam gear train, finger follower rocker arms, and friction-reducing technologies. Number 3. Lightning LS218. The Lightning LS218 is an electric motorcycle engineered, designed, and produced in America by Lightning Motorcycle that has been in production since 2014. 2. It has held the title of the world's fastest street-legal production electric motorcycle since 2014. 1. With a top speed of 218 miles per hour, 351 kilometers per hour, the production LS218 is faster than any other street-legal motorcycle and tops the list of fastest production motorcycles. 3. 4. While the 218 miles per hour top speed of the LS218 was arrived at through calculations of power and wind resistance, the speed was proven at Bonneville Speedway using an LS218 modified from street-legal form, using high-speed gearing and fairing. A race-modified LS218 won the 2013 Pikes Peak International hill climb in open competition against both gasoline and electric motorcycles, ridden by professional racer Carlin Dunn. 6. The Pikes Peak victory was historic as the first time an electric motorcycle beat internal combustion rivals in a professional road race. Number 2. The 2022 Kawasaki Ninja H2 Street Legal Sport Touring Insanity. We're assuming that the H in Kawasaki Ninja H2 stands for horsepower and that the 2 stands for way too much. Some of our writers at WBW like to make the occasional lighthearted joke about sport bikers looking like Power Rangers, but I'll never so much as smirk at anyone who rides one of these, because that person is guaranteed to be a certified badass. If there's ever been a street legal sport bike that puts the power in Power Ranger, this one is it. Kawasaki makes some great entry-level motorcycles. You'll find bulletproof, beginner-friendly offerings like the Ninja 400 and Vulcan 900 in the 2022 Kawasaki lineup, but this ain't one of them. No, the Ninja H2 and Ninja H2 Carbon each contain a 988 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled 4-stroke DOHC valve inline 4-cylinder engine, which produces an eye-watering 228 horsepower at 11,500 RPM and 104.9 lb-ft at 11,000 RPM of torque. That's insane, Kawasaki. That's actually insane. Number 1. The 2022 Kawasaki Ninja H2R, a Ninja on steroids. Some Kawasaki Ninjas, like the 400, are widely regarded as beginner sport bikes, but the Ninja H2R is no such beast. Make no mistake, the H2R has always been a mean, track-only machine, and that hasn't changed one bit for the 2022 Kawasaki lineup. The major Japanese bike brands all have a reputation for making killer track bikes, but Kawasaki has done everything in their power to push the envelope with the H2R, which is so streamlined that it doesn't even have mirrors, turn signals, or headlights. What it does have is a 998 cubic centimeters inline 4 supercharged engine, which produces 326 HP and 121.7 lb-ft at 12,500 RPM, giving the bike a top speed of approximately 400 km per hour. Let us reiterate that this is not a bike for beginners.